Hi guys, this is Barry. I have a special watch to show you. It's not a review, it's something I picked up a few days ago. I couldn't refuse it. I didn't even want to buy another watch. I was in a second-hand shop in Japan and actually I wanted to buy some gloves. However, I walked past the watch section and I'm glad I did, but also I wish I didn't. I'd have more I'd have more money if I didn't do that. But the reason I came back poorer in terms of how much money I have, not in terms of what I have, is I picked up this. So you might know about watches and know what this is. You might just be thinking this is a blue and red bezeled black watch. It's not black, but this is actually a Seiko SKX, and the SKX is a now discontinued model discontinued in 2018. You can still find a few on Amazon. I've seen them for about 65,000 yen. I've seen them on Rakuten, which is a Japanese version of Amazon, for 120,000 yen, which is crazy. This watch should have cost 20,000 yen new, about. I paid for a second-hand watch, which is in actually amazing condition. It looks as good as new. It's still got the blue sticker on the back, and there's not a single scratch on it. The crystal is clear. It's not crystal, it's Seiko's version of mineral crystal. But in all intents and purposes, the watch is essentially brand new. It is in extremely good condition. The previous owner really did a great job looking after this watch, and I appreciate that very much. So yeah, I picked up an SKX and I paid 30,000 yen. Apparently the market value is 45,000 yen, so I feel I got a good deal. But it's actually part of the reason I tricked myself into buying it was I could sell it again for a profit. But on the way back from the shop, I wore this, and honestly, I fell in love. It is it's special. So a lot of watch people often say this watch is overrated, it's nothing special, why do people still buy it, why don't you just buy newer ones? The Orient's better value, the new version of the Seiko's got a better movement, it's got hacking, etc. But the reason this is better is because it's cooler. You know, you can't write down cool, you can't specify cool, it just has it. It's certified ISO diver's watch, which means it's been tested, the design's been tested. It's got 200-meter water resistance, it's got a screw down crown, it's got amazing lume. I'm not a diver, I'm not going to take it diving, but it's just cool to have. And the new version does not have it, which is not cool. So if you tell people to buy the new one because it's got a better movement, well, it's not cool. Well, it is cool, but it's not as cool, I think. So yeah, I mean, I've just picked it up. I can't give you a review yet. I've barely used it. It doesn't have any problem with accuracy. You know, I don't wear watches for weeks on end. I wear them a day or two and then pick up something else, and then by that time the movements run out of power and I have to reset as time anyway. But so far it's keeping good time with my atomic Casio, which is my kind of like the benchmark of time. It's always right, and this is respectably close to it, just seconds difference every day, if that. So yeah, I mean, this watch is hyped up. And does it deserve the hype? Yes, it does. It is super cool. It's a really good size, about 42 millimeters, but it feels smaller. The lug to lug's quite thin. This particular model, I put the code into an online Seiko code tracker. It appears to be manufactured in 2013, which means this watch is 10 years old and it is in basically as good as new condition. It did actually come with an old rubber strap which perished, which is the reason I think it was made in 2013, not 2003. Could have been either, but most likely 2013. I did check to make sure it was not fake. It is not fake. It is a real watch. It is the K1 version, which means it was made overseas from Japan. So I'm in Japan. This watch was not made in Japan. I think it was made in Malaysia. But, you know, human beings are human beings. I'm sure Malaysian people are just as good as making watches as Japanese people, even if there are no Japanese people in the Seiko factory, most likely. It does have the orange Divers 200 marking. A lot of them have the red one, but some of them did come with the orange. Excuse me. Overall, super happy with it after 2 days. I haven't taken it off my wrist. It's been, you know, I love the Pepsi. I love the Pepsi, and this is going to be something that's going to be with me over the next few weeks. The only thing I might do is change the strap, because this strap belonged to the previous owner and it's nylon, and I'm sure it's absorbed some of the previous owner. But you know, it's cool. You know, I've worn it. This is me in there as well now. And overall, yeah, it's so cool. Really happy. I'm sure you've seen a lot of other people review this watch. I'm not going to review it yet. I'm going to wear it a few more weeks and then compare it to some other ones. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Good day. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, again, please like and subscribe. Makes a massive difference. Okay, guys. See you. Bye.